And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. CC Please versus Star C. So let's take a look at what CC Please has brought to the party. They've brought Gearing, Daring, Z42. First we've seen of those this time. Des Moines, Hindi, we've seen a couple of those. Moskva, Des Moines, and then the ever expected Double Ohio. For the side of Star C, Yu Yang, Daring, Gearing, Des Moines, a Wooster, first Wooster we've seen, and that's a Ledge Mod Wooster, Napoli, Montana, and Ohio. Interesting to see the Ledge Mod Wooster. Well, interesting to see even just a Wooster. Usually we don't see Woosters at all, so seeing one is very, very intriguing. So as these teams move in, Daring heading first, Star C straight up in to B. Looks like there's going to be a Daring counterplay. Heavy push from both teams, though a little bit more from Star C to C. So we'll see how that goes. Guess it fits. And so we'll see. Now this Daring fight looks intriguing, but honestly that Des Moines right there of backup account or Brian, not sure which one, is just going to murder Star C's Daring if they're not careful. So as we zoom back in, you can see Beldoran here is lined up to get macked by KotS account 122. If he's not very careful. Now, they see the Des Moines, which is good, because that means the Daring knows that he has to be very careful. And it gives the Daring a chance to conga line Torps onto the Des Moines. Ooh, Des Moines uses the radar. Des Moines uses the... Des Moines radar is not going to catch. Daring is going to start backing up in, but that'll mean that the Des Moines radar will be gone before he can even get in there. They radar out Steven. Steven spotted. Beldoran now gets to smoke up, and the Des Moines radar is not going to catch him in time. And so now they just get to reset Steven this entire time. Big chunk off of him, already down 20% of his health. Beldoran moves away, but they did what they wanted to, which is force the Daring out. And Daring down to 14,000. It now becomes a race. How much can you lay on him before he gets out of here? More shots coming in. Still well within detection. Everybody focusing on CC Please Stephen. And he's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Des Moines of Furbex takes a big chunk from something we missed that. Steven C93 does get dark, but at the cost of half of his health. Okay, so no cap taken, 4 minutes and plus into the game. Yu Yang of Captain Benevolent spotted. He will pull out the radar and he'll spot the gearing. Napoli of Roquek and Captain Benevolent in a position to do some damage to that gearing if they can get the shots off. Here come the shots from Roquek. Just missed, and that'll force the gearing away. Gearing will get out of there. Mostly dark. Still, slightly bigger advantage, I would say, for the side of CC, please, with the amount of damage they put on Furbex. But as this Moskva starts to get chunked down, oh, it depends on this fight. Gearing versus Z42. What damage do they get on the Z42? Oh my goodness, Scary Harry is very scary right now. Down to 6,279 health. Now, the gearing of STARC Kron is basically dead. If not dead. He's trying to get out of there, but he hasn't yet managed to fully do it. Wooster does have radar, but they've chosen not to do it for the moment, which is a good call. Gearing of Krom still alive. He's gotten himself out of spotting. And now Scary Harry is retreating. Gonna see Daring of Beldorin go into that cap slowly but surely now at long last. And so A is capped finally for CC Please. They now take a lead there. Advantages for each side. Despite heavy damage on 2 targets, all of Star C is still alive. CC Please has a cap, and they have a fully healthy DD to go with it. Though granted, so does Star C. But they've got that cap and they've been baiting out radar. The Des Moines for CC Please hasn't been forced out yet, though there has been focus on him. We'll see how these Montana shots do right here. Little bit of damage on him. And then over here at C, both sides are happy their DD's not dead yet. The Z42, though, really asking for it. Down to 56.96, really asking for it. I mean, Wooster's doing exactly what he should, which is just trying to farm him down. B capped successfully by the side of Star C. They get another hit on the Z42, who's now backing up. Now let's take a look over here. Yu Yang positioning. He's at the island. He's got the radar spotting so that the Napoli can work on the gearing and the Des Moines. But right now, it's all about how can you transition your power. So right now, there's a lot of power at A for the side of CC Please. But it's in disproportionate amount. You got 4 ships there for 2.5 ships. For the side of Star C, you've got a battleship here on the flank, but you need to get that battleship around the island in order to dislodge, which means you need to deal with Digital Demon and that Moskva of Jedi 2155 sooner rather than later. So the longer it takes to deal with them, the more danger you're in. Moskva continues to cut forward. Yu Yang wants to get that cap, but he can't right now. They have gotten the gearing down to 1665 in the meantime, so they've got that going for them. Let's take a wide look. Kron still alive. Jedi 2155 at 21,000 health. And now it's 2-1 on caps and a 60-point lead in climbing. for the side of CC Please. And with almost half the game gone, those points and those caps become even more critical the longer game goes on. But we got some interesting stuff happening over here. Des Moines of Lord Laron is sitting there. They're about to get the Mosque of Jedi. Jedi 2155 goes out, so that gives STARC back the lead temporarily and frees up some of that pressure. The Des Moines of the backup account is also about to die, so they may very well throw the daring shots on him for Beldoran. Steven C93 spotted. They try to get the shots across the camp, but they see it, and so now Beldoran's looking to try to finish off the Des Moines. He's got to get the shots in now, because in 7 seconds, the Des Moines starts to heal. 3, 2, 1. He doesn't get the shots off in time. They do get the Z42, and the Des Moines is now down to 1900. So the Z42 gets the torps off. How much damage will the torps do? Torps take him down to 79,000 only. That's not worth it. Beldoran has to be very careful. If he doesn't finish off this Des Moines soon, he's going to die, because the Des Moines DPM is that great. Account 122 goes down. Digital Demon still pushing forward, takes a big chunk from Beelzebub, and now Star C really starting to expand. They still technically lose on time, but they're up 3 ships, and they're about to be up a 4th ship, and they've done a really good job of not letting their low ships die. Their Des Moines low has no heals. Their Gearing's low can't heal. Their Daring's low has no more heals. So they've done a really good job of making sure they don't die. And now we're about to have a knife fight here. You would think Beldoran would win with the health pools, but you gotta watch and see, because you never know. Especially when you get shots like that. Shots come in onto Steven. Steven goes down. He almost gets Beldoran, but Beldoran still has 1,800 health. And it's a 5-ship lead now for the side of Star C. And Star C is about to take A, and ladies and gentlemen, they are putting the stranglehold on. They'll have C fairly soon as the Gearing and Booster push over, and they've got the enemy pinned in. You look at this map, they've pinned the enemy into this area. The Ohio's here, so that means that it keeps pinching them in. They cannot break out easily unless they kill a Napoli or a Montana. And they don't have the damage remaining to kill that Napoli or that Montana. They don't have the damage remaining. This is almost all but over, barring a miracle. And you can see Beldoran down to that 1,800, still not dead. Napoli down to 17,000 in healing. 55 seconds now. It's a last gasp effort for the side of CC Please to find a kill somewhere. And I just don't see where they're going to find that kill with the time they have left, ladies and gentlemen. 900 points now crested. $900 points crested. They do get the daring. That buys them a little bit of time, back up to 50 seconds. The Ohio down to 15,000. Now he's got Lord Laron on his side, down to 9,000 on him. But look at these torps in on Thor. That might be enough to kill Thor. Oh, what a massive hit onto Thor. Thor down to 9,000. Shots in, they do get Thor. They absolutely just murdered the Montana. Buys them a bit more time, and that's right now the game. Just buy time, buy time, buy time. and hope your Ohio doesn't go out, but he does go out, ladies and gentlemen, and that brings it back to a 30 seconds to win for the side of Star C. Valiant final effort there from CC, please, but it's just not gonna be enough, ladies and gentlemen. 22 seconds left. Star C is going to be your winner, and they are going to be that much closer to winning their group and moving on to bracket stages.